Wide open. They said it's about creativity, about shaping the future of Paignton. But what does that really mean? Where do you begin with something so abstract? At first I didn't have a clue. I felt like I was searching for answers in the dark. But here's the thing about creativity. It doesn't wait for you to have all the answers. Sometimes you just have to dive in, make mistakes, get messy and figure it out as you go. And so I did, almost nothing but my curiosity, a camera, and a box full of possibilities. I set out to uncover what wide open really means and what it could become for Paignton.
I work for a company called Media Workshop. We're doing the technical management and the installation of the projectors for the main show. We're also doing the technical running for the show as well. So Echoes is it's a projection mapping show that we're going to be doing for over 3 days in Paignton on Paignton Picture House, which is one of the longest running purpose-built cinemas in the UK. It was established in 1914 and recently it's been going under some redevelopment and restoration process. So today what we're working on is I'm here just patching up some of these windows with cardboard, as you can see behind me. And the reason we're doing this is because when you're projecting onto a building, projections don't work really well with transparent windows. So what we have to do is put a bit of material behind them, just cut them to size and sort of gaffer tape them in. It means that we've got a better surface to project onto and you get less weird reflections coming from the windows.
And with this, I realised Echoes could become something special. But before we could even think about Echoes, I had a trip to Ocean Youth Radio.
Ocean Youth is a project that's run and managed by Sound Communities, which is a community interest company in Torbay. We work with young people to help build their confidence, and we're really passionate about kind of getting youth voices out there across the community and sharing youth voice and getting them involved in music, radio and production, giving them opportunities that they might not have, especially disadvantaged young children as well that need it.
It means a lot to me because I used to be a part of Ocean Youth Radio. I used to have my own radio show. Now I actually work for them and are helping them out.
It's more like a community as well. We're really pushed on the community feel of the station, and we get a lot of young people working together, kind of mixing together as well. And it's really important they share their voice and they get a say. And it's also about building their confidence as well. And as a young person myself that started within Ocean Youth, it helped me become more confident and learn skills, and also give me a job. Now I'm working within Sound Communities and I'm the station manager of Ocean Youth now. So that's obviously helped me a lot. And hopefully it helps a lot of other young people in Torbay as well.
I think we create such a nice and safe space for young people to really just talk about themselves and like say what's on their mind. I think it's really empowering for them.
I really hope we can offer free services and projects that we can work with young people. Obviously that's with help with our funders and sponsors as well of the station, and that's just really important for us to keep making our service free and working with as many young people as we can across Corbeil. Getting to see that young people come into work with us and they're very shy, lacking confidence and skills, and we see them
grow throughout that progress and like make a lot of progress with like they're coming in and they're comfortable and they know exactly what to do, and it's really lovely seeing their confidence grow and just seeing them like flourish as a person. I think that's really, really nice.
Listening to Ocean Youth Radio was inspiring. Seeing young people so passionate about capturing memories, sharing their voices, it reminded me how important it is to preserve stories. But stories don't just live in sound, they are projected, shared and brought to life in new ways, and that's where Echoes begins.
My name is Christopher Williams. I'm an analogue film artist. I tend to work on old formats such as 8mm, 35mm stills film, 16mm film. I'm back down in the area to see a friend and also support him in his film festival, where I have a film showing on Wednesday in the room next door.
So why do you think Echoes is important for a place like Torbay?
I think that there is a need for culture in the Bay. I think that it can sometimes feel, as an artist who once lived here, found that there were very few areas that were open to me in terms of history, especially on film format.
It was a very creative piece for me personally. It's nice to see something a bit different.
I thought it looked amazing. It was really well designed.
I've personally actually not seen something like this before, so it was quite, how do I say, very analog, which I enjoyed, and yeah, a bit magical, I could say.
And the sound design was really good, and the use of music and effects and things. It's a real immersive experience.
A bench should be a place of peace, where we can rest our poor sore feet. We climbed many hills throughout our lives, but here we can sit, think, close our eyes. For a while we embrace this resting place, step out of life, be blessed with grace. It's good to rest, and good to stop a while, for in our lives we've travelled many a mile. Let the bench absorb our crazy, restless minds, quiet our sorrows as we shift and settle our behinds. It's a friendly place, a stopping place, a halfway stage, to quell our angst and dissolve our rage. The bench is here for all of you, so just stop now and take a peek.
After Strandline, I wanted to understand more about the vision and purpose of Wide Open. It's not just about events, it's about creativity, connection and community. That's exactly what I discovered at the Zoetrope workshop. This hands-on workshop invited people of all ages to rediscover the magic of storytelling through movement. Watching children dive into something so tactile and creative was inspiring. You could see their curiosity come to life with every spin of their Zoetrope. Each creation reflected its maker, a little story, handmade and unique. It was here that I started to understand Wide Open's purpose, giving people a space to create, to connect, and find joy in the simplest acts of making something together. Seeing people come together to create something so simple yet so meaningful showed me the power of community and shared creativity.
So I'm Sarah Hurley and I'm working with Wide Open Paignton. I've been working on the programming this year, so that means I've been putting on different events and activities and lots of different ranges of things. We've had workshops, talks, performances.
So I'm Laura, I'm a visual artist and I work primarily in experimental photography and textiles.
Today has been about trying to build bridges and connections with each other. And we did that because they've been telling us they really want to connect. They're kind of individual artists, not working with any particular organisations. Some people are busy working away on their own. It can be quite isolating.
From a personal perspective, art is something that I feel like I need to do rather than something that I want to do. In times that have been particularly difficult in my life, I've made artwork and it has helped me to feel more whole again. I find that working as an artist, I very often just work on my own, and so I don't get to talk to other artists about what they're doing. I don't get to hear about what's happening in Paignton or in Torbay. And so it was a meeting of different artists to network, to talk about what we're doing, to share ideas, maybe possibilities for collaboration.
It was great to see them connecting in the way that they said they wanted to. And what was really lovely for me as an organiser who's been watching for a year, knowing how the people have started to meet, and to hear that kind of thing back as well, I found that really rewarding to hear. So everyone was keen and they are looking forward to the next one in November and again the following month.
When I first started this journey, I wasn't sure what Wide Open truly was. It seemed like just a collection of events, scattered moments of creativity, but the more I explored, the more I realised it was never just about the events, it was about the people, the ideas, the connections forming in real time. In a town like Paignton, where things often feel uncertain, creativity is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It gives people a reason to gather, to express, to build something bigger than themselves. Wide Open has shown that creativity isn't just alive here, it's growing, thriving, waiting for more. No matter what the future holds, one thing is clear. Paignton needs spaces like this, spaces to create, to share, to feel part of something. And Wide Open has proven that when those spaces exist, people will show up, they will create, they will make something beautiful. Maybe that's what Wide Open is at its core. Not just an event, not just a project, but a reminder that creativity belongs to everyone. And when we embrace it, when we make space for it, it has the power to bring a town to life.